Hello everybody, it's me, my name's Debbie, and we're back again for another week's energy overview and oracle forecast. Okay, so let's get right into it. This week I'm working with 3 decks again because I find it's quite helpful actually. So today we're going to have the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake. And because I felt like we need a bit of earthiness and grounding, I thought it'd be nice to have Earth Magic by Stephen Farmer and a little bit of fairy energy because that goes nice with Mother Nature, Earth and Grounding. We have Oracle of the Fairies by Karen Kay. Okay, so let's start off with the tarot card for Monday and Tuesday, being today and tomorrow, and let's see what comes up. What's the theme? What are we working with today and tomorrow? That one. Let's see what earthy stuff we need to know. What's going to help guide? And what wisdom is here? What wisdom is here from our soul? That one. Okay, let's see. What do we have? We have the Two of Swords. Now, if you can see here nicely, there's a witch standing there, and she's pointing her swords, if you will, or athames, I think they call them, at a, what looks like a, what do you call these things? Target. And then she's got her spirit helpers next to her, which is a crow and a cat. So the crow always talks about magic and a cat always represents intuition. So here, please notice she's blindfolded, right? So today and tomorrow, this means we could be finding ourselves shooting in the dark a little bit. And I'm hearing Spirit say loudly, don't be too hasty in your decision making. Don't try and shoot in the dark. Listen to your intuition. And the intuition tends to be a bit slow. It always tells us to slow down when things don't look very clear. So the wisdom here is to slow down when you feel like you can't see. It's the same as when you're driving. When you can't see too well, we slow down in the fog and the mist, right? We take it easy. And here, listening to our intuition, right? Then we follow that up with the Earth. What did we get? Earth Oracle was vulnerability. Okay, so the vulnerability card is talking about new life. So as we know, the running theme for this year has all been about reinvention of ourselves, really delving through our shadow, going through the parts of us we don't really like, really deep soul healing, and dredging up stuff we don't really like. So this has left us feeling a little bit vulnerable. And also we're working on some new things possibly. So if you're working on new projects, new ideas, new concepts, please know they're still in the new beginning phases. We don't get an oak tree overnight, right? So don't be tempted to shoot around in the dark. Take your time, listen to your intuition. You could be feeling a bit vulnerable, go slowly, okay? Then we have this card here is further guidance. It says, wish wisely. It says, use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. So let's not shoot in the dark. Let's take a deep breath. Let's be practical. We can all be feeling a little bit vulnerable right now. We're still like new little seedlings pushing through the ground. Our new selves are coming to the fore. I'm also hearing Spirit say a lot of us are making changes. So changes on the inside, changing in our, changes in our careers, changes in our relationships even. Let's go slowly, okay? And let's be careful of what we wish for, because as that saying goes, we might just get it. So let's slow down, okay, right? Very nice. Now let's see, what do we have for Wednesday and Thursday? Let's give this a good shuffle. What is the theme? What are we focusing on for Wednesday and Thursday? This one. Okay, what earth guidance is here for us Wednesday? Oh, that one pops right out. Okay, and then what inner guidance, soul guidance do we have for Wednesday and Thursday? That one. Okay, let's see, what do we have? We have the Four of Cups for Wednesday and Thursday. Now, if you look at this man, he's sitting there looking at those 3 cups in front of him. He's thinking that's all that he has. He's feeling a bit meh, a bit bored, a bit disinterested. He's only got these 3 cups in front of him, but he's not seeing this little chap standing behind him holding a cup. And if you look at his little face, he's like, what about me, right? So this card is saying, as much as we might be going slowly, right? Things might not be going, according to plan, let's say, right? But let us not see the gift, the hidden gifts in our situations. Maybe we're being asked to slow down. Maybe we're being asked to take a bit of a deep breath. Maybe we're being asked to indulge in some self-care, right? So let us not throw the baby out with the bathwater. Let us not miss the blessing or miss the lesson here. Okay, let's go slowly and let us see what the gifts are in the situation, okay? Because we might not be seeing clearly what our gifts actually are, right? There's that. And then we have iceberg. It says submerged. Okay, now if we know how icebergs work, right? There's only a little bit of the iceberg on the top. The rest of it is very submerged. So in other words, there's more going on here on those 2 days than what meets the eye, okay? So what you want to do here, again, slow down, check your facts, I'm also hearing, because we're in Mercury retrograde at the moment, and of course Mercury likes to mess around with communication and things like that. So again, go slowly, because things might not quite look the way that they seem, okay? Take a deep breath and just see the bigger picture a little bit more. Don't take anything at face value, right? Again, intuition comes into play. Trust our intuition and let's see what's underneath the surface before we make any drastic moves or drastic decisions. Interesting. Okay, we're really digging deep here. Okay, then this card says flourish. It's a beautiful card. Let's just talk about how stunning this artwork is. Okay, the wording on the card says the Lotus Flower Fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. How on point? Can we just talk about this, please, right? How on point? I love this part where it says shed inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So at this point, let us just take a deep breath and let's set the intention this week, right? That we are going to see everything that is unhidden, that we're going to have the patience to slow down and really think before we act, before we say anything, before we do anything drastic. Let us double check our facts. Let's look, maybe there's more underneath the surface, and let us really just take the patience and knowing that everything is ultimately always working out in our favor, even though it doesn't always look like it, right? And let us just ask that whatever is hidden be revealed. Set your intention and that can shift your entire week, right? Stunning, okay? Now let us go to Friday and the weekend. Let's see, what are we dealing with for Friday and the weekend? No, that one. Okay, let's see what earth guidance we have for Friday and the weekend. That one. And what fairy wisdom soul guide. Oh, okay. That one. Pulled right out. And the one next. It's fighting with me now. Okay, that one. Okay, let's see. What do we have? We have the devil. Okay, now this card never means, my arm's getting sore, never means devil, right? The devil card always represents our inner demons, which is our inner fears. It can be our behavior patterns that keep us stuck in a rut, right? And it's always to do with letting go of entrapment, things that really hold us back. So Friday and the weekend, don't be surprised if you have some old inner fears come up for you, right? Things that have been, they're saying it'll be revealed to you. In other words, Friday and the weekend, you can expect yourself to almost wake up and realize, oh, that's what's been holding me back. Or, oh, that's the thought pattern that I've been repeating, or the destructive tendency that I keep doing unconsciously that's been keeping me stuck. So this is going to be revealed, okay? And this is a good thing. So don't let it scare you. Don't dread it, right? See it as an answer to your prayers, as in what's going to be revealed is what's going to help us. Like we're going to have a bit of an aha moment and go, oh, that's what it is that's standing between me and where I want to be. Awesome. Okay, now let's see, what did we get here for Earth? Completion, full moon. I'm trying to think, when is full moon? I think it's a week and some change away. So we don't have a full moon this weekend unless there's one I don't know about. But anyway, a full moon is always to do with exactly that. Completion, letting go, but also illumination. Look at that big moon there. So in other words, this weekend coming, there's going to be a completion of some kind. There's going to be a letting go. I'm hearing fulfillment of life lessons, fulfillment of soul learning. So this weekend coming is going to be quite a big one because we're going to have an awakening of some kind. Some truths are going to be revealed this week, and we're going to be having aha moments. And I'm hearing loudly, no matter how it may look or feel in the moment, we are going to be having an aha, a release, and oh my goodness, I didn't see it that way. So there's going to be release, right? A releasing of our old way of being and a bringing in of the new, which we seem to be doing constantly. Taxing, isn't it? But worth it, right? We never stop growing, we never stop evolving. So expect some more illumination, putting the past behind you, really seeing where you've been holding yourself back. And they're giving me the analogy of, it was actually a little picture on Facebook that went around. It's a picture of a horse tethered to a plastic chair, right? So the story behind it is that you're only as stuck as what you think you are. But here's this precious horse standing there, dead still, tethered to a plastic chair, not realizing that at any given point in time, it can just bolt off, right? It's not actually stuck. So this week looks like a whole amazing week of really letting go of that perceived stuckness. And they're saying also a lot of the stuckness is related to others, right? So in other words, maybe the fear of other people's opinions have been keeping us stuck. And they're saying that stuckness is pure illusion, right? So this is very constructive. I love this. Okay, now these two came out stuck together. It says celebration and come together. Okay, so this is Friday and the weekend. So these two cards talk about exactly that. Celebration, happiness, being around people that you love. But I'm also hearing being more comfortable around people that you love. So let's say you were always worried about what your family thought, or what your friends thought, or what your children thought, or whatever the case is. This is about stepping into our authenticity, right? Feeling more comfortable in that, celebrating who we are and who we're busy becoming, and just feeling comfortable around other people. And I don't just mean because of old Rona. I'm talking about not being afraid of other people's opinions or what they're going to think, say, or do. So this is actually really nice. So we have a very, very interesting week here. Very transformative. I'm hearing the energy will be a little bit gentler than what it has been, right? So yeah, this week in essence, right, we want to be seeing the blessings in our situation. Let us not be rushing forward and making drastic moves. Let us take time to reflect and to look at what we're not seeing, what's underneath the surface. Let us trust our intuition. Let us not shoot around in the dark, right? Let us also be aware of what has been keeping us stuck, right? And let's set the intention that we are made aware very gently. Let the universe be very gentle with us and showing us where we've accidentally been holding ourselves back. Because we could be facing limiting beliefs like maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I'm not worthy, maybe nobody loves me, all those conditioned beliefs that we would have brought in from prior lifetimes or even this lifetime, right? Letting all of that go, really reconnecting with ourselves, trusting ourselves more, trusting our intuition, and seeing beyond the mundane, okay? And then celebrating it all on the weekend. So yeah, I hope that helps all of you. And if it does, let me know. Put it in the comments below. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to do so. apparently there's a bell or something you click or whatever. Subscribe and share if you really enjoy these videos and if they help you. Let me know. Share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. Makes me happy. Okay? So sending you all so much love and have an amazing, awesome weekend because it's going to be a transformational one. Take care and keep well. Bye.